Testing. me.
Testing.
Unique New York, unique New York.
Are we in a Broadway class?
Can you do it?
Unique New York. Wait, what is it?
Unique New York, unique New York.
I can't do it.
Yes, you can.
Unique New York, unique New York.
There you go.
Put me on Broadway.
Red leather, yellow leather.
On
Red
Broadway.
Okay.
Okay, let's see how that sounds.
All right, bye. I mean, not bye.
Hi, Charlotte.
Hello, Madeline.
Oh, new accent today. How are you?
I'm phenomenal. How are you?
I'm dandy.
Welcome back to the Sports Gossip Show.
Yes.
That's something we've never said before.
No, we haven't.
It came out of me.
It came out of you. And before we get into it, I'm going to say this.
What?
Make sure to rate and review us. Oh, please. On Apple, Spotify, subscribe to the Sports Gossip Show on YouTube. Makes a big difference.
That would be really nice if you would do that for us.
We saw some lovely reviews come in over the past week or so on Apple, and they were so nice. So keep them coming. They make a big difference.
We read them, and we do, and we love them.
We do.
We read them, and we think, gosh, people are really nice to us.
They are. They're very nice to us.
Yeah. We got a lot to talk about.
We got a lot to talk about. So much.
First, we need to lead with the fact that Madeline, if you didn't see this on social media, go watch it. It is Madeline watching NFL RedZone for the first time. Yeah. And if you don't know what RedZone is, it is a program hosted by the legend himself, Scott Hanson.
Yes.
Where he guides viewers through an experience where they cut to every NFL game on Sunday when the team is about to score. So you can watch all the games at once. And Madeline had a psychedelic experience watching it.
It was an out-of-body experience. I couldn't believe it.
It's an incredible product.
The strength of Scott. I mean, it's unbelievable television.
Truly.
It really is. We got a lot of comments of people asking what my reaction was to Witching Hour, which I did not watch.
We'll
have to do that. We'll have to do that. People asked about that.
Yeah.
So
Witching Hour is special. But Scott himself commented.
He did comment. So he commented on the reel on Instagram. So go check it out at Sports Gossip. And in the reel I was talking about, I was like, Scott should go on Survivor. Mm-hmm. What if he hosted a Met Gala version of RedZone with us, obviously? Like, come on.
Right, with us.
Hello. And he commented and he just said, Survivor, the Met Gala, and football. So let it be written, so let it be done.
I mean...
Case closed.
Is that the best comment you've ever read? Not just like for us, but in general.
It's such a good comment.
It's such a good... Well, he's a pro.
He's a pro, and I can picture him saying it.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
In his announcer voice.
Yes.
So anyway, Scott, thank you very much. And go follow us on social.
Go follow us on social and leave us a review.
Because you're missing out. All right. One other thing. Well, not one... Like 50,000.
Just one other thing, then the show's done. Just a quick show. Get back to your week. Have a lovely rest of your Tuesday.
Yeah, enjoy it. What if we just put out a 10-minute show once?
Honestly, that'd be kind of fun.
Where we're just like, well,
it's like a voice note.
Yeah. Essentially, a podcast is
it's a
really long voice note.
Yeah.
Let me find this selfie of Tom Brady because. Tom Brady's online again, and Tom Brady is also announcing NFL games again.
Yes.
And I should have pulled this up ahead of time.
Oh, well, Charlotte's scrolling through her camera roll.
Yeah. Oh, here it is.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so it's a selfie that Tom Brady posted. It says "Go Time," 100 emoji, 100 emoji, 100 emoji.
Yes.
He's a gold chain on. How would you describe his expression?
Well, it looks like he's kind of doing like duck face pose, like. Or like Zoolander-esque.
Yes. Oh, this is Blue Steel.
Here's what I want to know about this selfie. Listen, no shade of taking a selfie.
Also,
I've taken a lot of selfies. But, Tom, how many selfies did you take before landing on that one to post? Because that photo, I don't feel like it was the first of the series that I don't think that was a quick one and done post. And then also his nipples in it, like he's just shirtless. It's just like a very odd. I'm like, what's the point of this? Who is this for?
Once again, maybe someone specific.
Yeah,
maybe Tom Brady is trying to get a certain someone. We don't know
who
it is.
Who's like, but I want to see more shirtless pics.
That
Tom.
Feels like maybe you're talking to someone and you want them to respond to your Instagram story.
Yes.
Let me reiterate. I could not love Tom Brady's use of Instagram more.
It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Really, as we've said before, 2016 in its element, but because nobody uses it that way anymore, it feels fresh.
It feels fresh. It feels like how Gen Z has adopted like the cargo pant, the Y2K.
Yes.
That Tom is adopting like a 2016 Instagram aesthetic that does feel new. Like it feels like he's setting a trend.
Yes. It feels like Gen Z admitting that maybe millennials are okay.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
And so I really absolutely love it. Also, this segues into Tom Brady's back in the booth. As I said, he's calling games for NFL on Fox. And he had kind of a rough start last year to his broadcasting career. Seems to have loosened up a little bit. He made a joke. We were watching. I've been just like chugging football.
Oh, Charlotte. Okay, I think we obviously had this podcast last year, but I don't think I quite understood how deep Charlotte gets into football season on Sundays, especially more than college football. Charlotte is watching multiple games. I think you said that you had the game up on the TV and then on your computer or something. She was watching football all day, texting me updates about games. I was like, I'm not watching that game. But I will say, you did give me a crucial update. We'll talk about this in a little bit about the Bills.
Look, I take my responsibility as the sports expert here on the Sportscast show
very
seriously.
No. It is unbelievably serious.
Thank you very much.
No. Like I was like, oh, Charlotte is locked in. I want to know what you're doing here.
I was embroidering. I embroider.
That is not what I thought you were going to say.
Well, because otherwise I'm like doing the, on Sunday it was the U.S. Open too, which we'll talk about. So I had the U.S. Open on a screen. I had RedZone on a screen. I had my phone for social media, and I was just like, I'm gonna like burst a blood vessel in my eyes. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's too early in the season to do that.
Exactly. So what I do, like especially also during the NBA playoffs when it's just like constant, I embroider so that I'm doing something with my hands and not just looking at my phone.
Well, I guess I do crochet often during sporting events.
It's good because it keeps you off your phone enough that you stay sane.
Yes. Right. Okay. All right. That's fair. That's fair. No, Charlotte is unbelievably locked in.
I'm like, thank you, high compliment, and you're like, is she okay?
No. You're well.
Thank you.
You're well.
But at one point before we were watching NFL Red Zone, Madeline was over here and we were watching the Fox pregame show, and Tom Brady, he zooms in from whatever. It's not Zoom. It's a different program, but he's on a big screen.
Zoom.
Yeah.
Fancy Zoom.
From the Giants Commanders game that he was calling. And because Eli Manning, the former Giants quarterback, beat him twice in the Super Bowl, the only guy to ever do that, which is also funny because Eli Manning was not as good as Tom Brady, but he was his kryptonite. Tom Brady goes, oh, I just, I like any quarterback room for the Giants that doesn't have Eli Manning in it. Everyone's like, ho, ho, ho. And then Rob Gronkowski, who was a tight end with the Patriots when Brady was the quarterback, is on the panel of guys in the Fox studio. And he goes, Tom, you're 12 years older than I am. How come you keep looking younger? And Tom got a little flustered.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't feel like that was an approved question or comment.
Because Gronk's like, what work are you having done, listen, my dude?
Whatever he's getting done, he's looking good.
He's looking great.
He's looking good. I don't know what he's getting done, but I would love to speak to his dermatologist.
Same. His esthetician, if there is one. It was just funny that Gronk was straight up like, hey, man, you look different.
I would love... Give me athletes sharing their skincare routine and like med spa procedures.
Yeah.
Give it to me.
Yeah.
I want it. I want to know. I know you're getting this stuff done. I know you're getting lasers and peels and whatever else.
Yeah.
I want to know what you're getting done.
Yeah, tell us.
Are you getting a Fraxel laser? Probably. I don't know.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, we'll offline about them.
Okay.
It's a good laser.
One other thing before we get to the U.S. Open.
Yeah.
In college football news, Nebraska quarterback Dylan Raiola, who he looks just like Patrick Mahomes. And then he says things like, I can't help the comparisons, but he wears
he's not doing himself any favors to not look like Patrick Mahomes.
No. Because it's like, again, you weren't born with Patrick Mahomes' haircut.
Correct.
Or his chain.
Or his sunglasses. No. What if you came out of the womb like that?
What if you had a baby and it came out with like Oakleys on and a chain and you were like, sick. No, I would be like, this kid rocks. I would also be like, how did that get it?
You're like, what's going on here?
Anyways, gross. Anyway, Dylan Raiola, his tight end, a guy named Luke Lindenmeyer.
Great name.
Really good football name. Feels like a heartland name.
It does.
Like a Swedish family who immigrated to Iowa in the 1800s. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway,
Okay.
I don't know where he's from. I don't know if his family's Swedish.
We don't know.
He proposed publicly to his girlfriend Kaylin on the field after a Nebraska win.
Wow.
Which is very similar to Travis Kelce, not publicly proposing, but his proposal became a big deal. So Patrick Mahomes' tight end has a big proposal.
Yeah.
Dylan Raiola's tight end has a big proposal.
Well, if that player's fiance becomes a pop star, then things are real weird.
I think she's on the dance team.
Oh, I mean, maybe she'll go on the Showgirl tour.
What?
The Taylor Swift album. Maybe she'll be a dancer.
Wait.
What?
Do you know what would be amazing?
What?
If Taylor Swift pulls backup dancers from college programs.
I would love that. And maybe,
And
while
like
you're
a
at
marching band.
while you're at it, throw in a couple Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders. They would be so good
Oh,
for that tour.
my
Don't you
God.
think?
They are showgirls.
And like a couple Rockettes. Oh yeah, like that's what I'm casting.
I wonder if
Taylor,
some
if
of
you're
her
listening.
dancers, I bet her dancers already were
Oh, I'm sure.
college. And
I'm sure. Yeah.
I wonder if she has any former DCCs on her on her staff.
We should look into that. If anyone knows, let us know.
Yeah, keep us posted.
Yeah. Anyways, U.S. Open.
Yes.
Carlos Alcaraz defeated Jannik Sinner in the men's final.
Mm-hmm.
Were you surprised?
No.
Me neither.
The vibes. Look, tennis is more vibes based than anything, wouldn't you say?
Yeah. Yes.
Because it's so mental.
Well, and it's just like you're so independent. I mean, you have your coaches there, but it's like it's just you out there.
You know what I was thinking?
Out here in the field.
Oh, I fight for my meal. Wait, what song?
It's
I get
Bruce-
my
it's-
meal.
isn't it
No,
Bruce-
it's not
wait.
Bruce Springsteen. It's Boston. Wait.
Oh, it's
Journey? Wait.
yeah.
What
yeah.
song? No, what song is it? Wait.
Whatever. I love sometimes doing this because we have computers in
The
front of
Who.
us.
It's The Who.
Yes, and we could look it up, but then we just don't.
What's the fun in that?
I like we're gonna get a bunch of comments be like, why'd she say Bruce Springsteen?
It's not Bruce Springsteen. Wait.
But it's more engagement for the show, so go ahead and comment that.
This is rage bait. It's rage bait. This is straight up rage
Well,
bait.
Bruce Springsteen was at the final.
He was.
So
He was
maybe that's
looking
what I was
good.
thinking about.
He was looking very
I think he was
tan.
sitting right by Sting, actually.
Yes, it was Sting, Bruce Springsteen,
And
and one other
Oh,
musician.
oh, it was. Again, I could look this up.
But we're not going to.
I don't remember. Anyways,
Do you know what I found myself thinking?
What?
Watching the women's final, Aryna Sabalenka, Amanda Anisimova. Amanda had lost 6-0, 6-0 in Wimbledon to Iga Swiatek. She beat her.
Yeah.
We were there
Yeah.
when she beat her at the U.S. Open.
pretty cool.
And it occurred, like, Amanda's clearly in her head a lot.
Yeah.
She's clearly working through the mental aspects. You could see her get very frustrated with herself. She gets down on herself, but she kept bouncing back. She ultimately lost to Sabalenka. But I found myself thinking, what an unbelievably brave thing to do to play a tennis final in front of this many people.
Oh my God. It's crazy. There's so many people.
It's
And people watching on TV.
It's so, like, playing any sport professionally, I think, is unbelievably brave because either you win or you're getting embarrassed.
Yeah.
Like, even if you lose, even if you put up a great fight, like, I think there still is an element of, like, like, you don't want to lose publicly.
No.
And you're either going to win or you're going to, it's a 50-50
Yeah.
chance. I mean,
Yeah.
not always depending on who you're playing, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. No, it's true.
So
I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
I was just sort of, that match in particular, I was like,
Yeah. I will say the vibes were in Sabalenka's favor.
Yeah.
For sure. In the same way Carlos Alcaraz had the vibes in his favor. I feel like Jannik Sinner during the tournament he had like some issue, like a stomach issue. He was sick before the tournament. He withdrew from the Cincinnati final. He just seems energetically off. Can't explain it.
Yeah.
As we always say on the show, the vibes are off.
it's vibes.
And so and Carlos Alcaraz felt like with the buzz cut, he like had this, I don't know, this like momentum and pep in his step.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
And then same with Sabalenka. Just felt like I was like, she's going to win.
Yeah, I was like, well, this is what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I do think my favorite thing, and some people, let me ask you how do you feel when players on opposing teams or opposing matches are friends off the field or court?
I think I don't want to see it.
Really?
I think I like when they go out there and they're like as if they're enemies and they're sworn enemies. But then secretly behind the scenes, they're just besties and hang out and text all the time.
See, I love when you see after game or when they're like nice to each other.
Oh.
I don't know. I just like
You're just a positive lady.
but it's so cute. So after the Sinner Alcaraz match,
yeah.
they gave each other, Sinner loses and he's smiling because he's like, my buddy beat me fair and square. I did everything I could do.
Right.
Carlos gives him a huge hug. They both say really nice things about each other after the match. And I just feel like, we talk a lot about like who's dating who. I feel like maybe they could kiss. Like, I don't know.
I mean, listen, that would be interesting if that was something that happened.
Wouldn't that be amazing?
That would be amazing. Wow. Okay.
I just I'm not saying they do. I'm just saying it would be nice if they tried.
You want it to be like a Challenger sequel or something. I don't know who the woman would be. Whatever.
Well, maybe she's out there.
Maybe she's out there. We don't know.
It could be happening. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
So that's pretty much what I've got to say about the US Open final.
Cool. All right. Moving on.
Anyways,
the NFL is back. Whew. Wow. I am very excited. We did a round of vibes predictions that we need to lead with.
Yes.
And let me pull up.
Yes, please. We guessed who would win based on vibes alone.
Yes.
And we have results. The results are in.
The results are in. We got 53.33% of our vibes-based predictions correct.
That's over 500, folks.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, right?
I think so.
I think that's pretty good.
I don't know.
I think that's pretty good.
I think we can beat it next week.
Oh, I think so, because there was things like one of the biggest lessons that Charlotte and I both had coming out of the Chiefs game in Brazil against the Chargers.
Yes.
Was that during the Super Bowl last year, if you recall, Charlotte and I discussed how the vibes for the Chiefs seemed really off.
Yeah, really bad.
At the Super Bowl, and it felt like that at this game. And we didn't take that into account.
No, it was a vibes hangover.
It was a
vibes hangover from last season.
Yes.
And I think we failed to take into account, there were a couple things where I was like, I forgot that certain guys were there, even though I had researched it a lot. Like, it's just helpful. The week one vibes-based prediction is the hardest.
Yes.
Because now we've seen them, so we can tell, we have like something to go off of vibes-wise.
Exactly. We have evidence.
This Thursday, we'll do our week two vibes-based picks.
Yes.
And then we'll see how we do.
Yes.
But yeah, I think that's a pretty good first showing.
I feel like that's pretty good.
I would also like to apologize to Broncos fans and Titans fans.
We're sorry.
We forgot to talk about that game.
We totally forgot.
The Broncos won.
Yes.
Broncos looked great.
I think I would have picked
defense.
them. I think I actually would have picked them.
Same.
Not saying that because
retroactively.
No. I actually think I would have picked them.
No, same. I would have picked them.
Yeah.
They have a good court. They've got Bo Nix. They were looking good up there. Also, a home game in Denver.
Yeah.
It's a mile high, baby.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Altitude affects the teams who didn't practice there.
That's so true.
I think that we don't talk about altitude enough.
No. Bring back more altitude discussion.
Altitude-based predictions. Like Mexico City. When they play Mexico City?
Oh, yeah.
Way high up there.
Yeah. I fainted in Mexico City. I think because of altitude.
There you go.
Had a great time there, though.
Yeah.
Outside of that.
Other than the fainting, Monday night, we had a big comeback.
God,
the Vikings, who we did pick to win.
We did.
Against the Bears. The Bears have a new coach, Ben Johnson. He was the offensive coordinator at the Lions, and he is the quarterback, Caleb Williams, and everybody's saying Ben Johnson, quarterback whisperer, like this is going to, or maybe they said that about the other guy. I don't know, whatever. Ben Johnson was supposed to fix Caleb Williams. The Bears looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And then
they didn't.
The fourth quarter.
Yeah.
J.J. McCarthy, the 22-year-old quarterback for the Vikings, he became the first quarterback in NFL history to account. I clearly copied and pasted this. He became the first quarterback in NFL history to throw sorry.
You want to say that again?
No.
We're keeping it in
through. We're keeping it in.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay, he had 3 touchdowns in the fourth quarter of his NFL debut. Steve Young, the legendary quarterback for the 49ers, he and Steve Young are the only quarterbacks in the past 45 years to overcome a double-digit deficit in the fourth quarter of their first game and win.
That is very impressive.
He threw 2 touchdowns and he had a rushing touchdown, which means he ran into the end zone with it.
He was locked in.
Locked in.
He was like, we're winning. And he said in his mind, I'm sure he goes, I'm winning for the sports gossip show.
We needed
for their vibes-based prediction.
That
put us over the 50%.
That gave us the 3.3.
Above 5. What is it? Above 500?
Yeah.
Over
Look at
500.
you.
What do you say?
Over 500 either.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So
thank you, JJ.
Shout out to Vikings journalist Emily Leiker, because she had an article that I found very helpful about explaining the Gen Z slang that J.J. McCarthy uses.
What does he use it like
He talks
during
about
interviews?
aura. He's got so I found that really helpful.
It was helpful.
And it also explained, when you look at him, you're like, oh, this is a guy who says stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
He says Riz and
Yeah.
or I actually don't know if people say Riz anymore.
I think he oh.
Well, I don't know. Gen Z, you can tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I feel like they actually don't say Riz anymore.
Wow.
Anyways,
Do they not? I just started using it.
you need to not. Don't do that.
Okay.
Don't do that. You just started using Riz?
No, like a year ago.
Okay, well, I think it's time. No.
So I can go back to saying charisma.
Yes.
Thank God.
Yes. Moving on.
Okay.
My team, the Buffalo Bills, came back that's one of the craziest comebacks in recent memory, no?
I think it might have been one of the greatest NFL games I've ever seen.
I think so. They came back and defeated the Baltimore Ravens at home in Buffalo. What was it?
41 to 40.
41 to 40.
First time that score's ever happened in a game.
Wait, is that true? Mm-hmm. Ever? Mm-hmm. Wow. That Josh Allen Riz.
But you're not supposed to say it.
Wow.
Yeah, so if you didn't listen to the show last week, Madeline declared her allegiance to the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah.
They had an amazing comeback. They were down like 45 to 20 in the third. Seemed really bad. They came back. They got a kicker on the Thursday before who'd been practicing in a high school gym in Arizona. Wasn't on a team. He's 41 years old, Matt Prater. He came in, kicked the winning field goal as the clock ran down.
I was so stressed.
How did it feel watching the Bills as a fan?
It felt right. It just felt right. As I've said this before, watching the Knicks, when I declared my lifelong fandom as a Knicks fan, and used the evidence of being a Georgia football fan and being like, I feel the same way watching the Knicks that I do watching a Georgia football game. And I felt the same way watching the Bills come back as I do as a Georgia fan watching Georgia play. Like, it just felt in my soul. I was like, this is the same.
Yeah.
It was like anxiety inducing. I felt like they weren't going to come back. To even a point, I'm admitting this. I wasn't going to say it on the show. When they were down 40 to 20 or 25, whatever that was, I did turn off the game and put on the paper.
Oh,
that
ye of little
Peacock
faith. Oh, ye of little faith.
Good show. Recommend that.
I was locked in. They start coming back.
And Charlotte
I'm not getting
because
any.
Charlotte's locked in. She's watching
I'm
all the games.
embroidering on the couch.
Yes, you're locked in. And I get a text from you. What did you say? It was like, oh my God.
Well,
the comeback.
I texted you because I was like, I'm not getting texts from you as they're coming back.
Yeah, no.
I was like, there's a chance she, like many fans in Buffalo, left the stadium when they were down, which pisses me off. If you're going to go to a game, your team is down. They're still in it. Don't leave the stadium.
No, for the record, I wouldn't leave the game if I was there in person.
It's different.
For the record.
Changing channels is different. You can always go back. You can't go back into the game.
No,
like,
once you leave, you can't go back in.
I was disappointed in Bills fans because Bills fans are historically the best fans ever, and they've rode with their team through 4 Super Bowl losses in the 90s, and they're still showing up, and they keep and you left?
Yeah.
Because your Superman, Josh Allen, was down 15 points? And you could he could have come back, and they did? What is up? What is up, Buffalo?
Charlotte's cooking.
I hate when people leave games. I yelled at Celtics fans during the playoffs last year, too. This is an equal opportunity yelling. Anyway.
Well, and afterwards, Josh Allen did say, Buffalo fans, have a little bit more faith next time when you're leaving the game. Come on. Which, fair enough. You know what? You're right, Josh Allen. Yeah. I didn't have faith. I felt like a Georgia fan watching that. I was like, they're going to lose.
Here's the thing, though. Georgia's won.
Yes, but Georgia does things. I can't. Yes, but I don't know. It just felt in my soul like a Georgia game.
Yeah.
I was like watching it. I was like, yep, this fandom feels right.
Yep.
Feel part of this Bills, as I said, Bills Madvia.
Oh, God. Sounds like Latvia.
It sounds like a dish.
Bills Madvia.
Can I have a side of Bills Madvia?
It's egg noodles with, like, gravy.
Fabulous. I'll eat it. I love a noodle. I saw a girl.
We don't eat egg noodles enough.
We don't. I saw a girl on
I'm sure
TikTok,
some people do.
and she just said like it was like buttered. It was like she's like butter noodles, no protein. Like when her
I saw
boyfriend's
that
out of
too.
town. You saw that?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's me. I love a butter noodle, no protein. I don't need chicken added to it. Just give me like an Annie's mac and cheese.
And then I would argue has some protein because you got the milk.
Yeah,
You got the powdered cheese.
they're unbelievable.
Is there protein in powdered cheese?
I'm going with
Protein
yes.
powder?
Ew. Ooh.
What if you put, instead of protein powder in a smoothie, a packet of Annie's dried up cheddar?
I would arrest you.
You would hurl?
I would arrest you personally on behalf of the police. I would freelance.
Citizens arrest.
Citizens arrest.
Vigilante.
I'd send an invoice
You'd be like,
to the PD.
No. We got her.
Oh my God. No, it was crazy. I mean, listen though, Lamar Jackson,
The Ravens
quarterback for the Ravens. Oh, he really he gave it his all. He was playing unbelievably.
And Derrick Henry, running back for the Ravens, he was also so good, but he fumbled at the last minute. He had like a historic game and then he fumbled. The Ravens, I really feel for them because you watch Lamar Jackson play football.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, this is an alien in a human body.
No. It's crazy.
Right?
It's crazy.
You're just like, this man is like, he will be fully tackled almost on the ground and then somehow pop up and run 20 yards and then throw 40 yards. And you're like, well, okay.
No, it's crazy.
It's amazing. So I feel bad. I feel like I wish the Ravens and the Bills were in different conferences so that they could play in the Super Bowl.
Oh, that'd be a great
You know?
matchup. That'd be such a good
But they
matchup.
can't. It's the AFC Championship.
I also saw something, correct me if I'm wrong, that last year in the Ravens opening game, they played a team that they lost to in the playoffs. They lost to the Bills in the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
So they're just on a bad luck game one streak,
Well,
it appears.
It's just week one.
It's just week one.
It's just week one.
Yeah.
If your team lost, it doesn't mean anything.
Doesn't mean
Like
anything.
the Patriots.
It's all good.
If you're a fan of the Patriots and they
Who's a
blew
fan
it,
of the Patriots here?
I am.
Charlotte is.
Madeline watched me watch some of the Patriots game.
Well, you had a range of emotions because there was a period there in the beginning when they were looking all right.
I know Drake May looked pretty good, the quarterback.
I have a video of you looking excited.
It's like a visceral reaction. Like I can't control it. In my head, I can be like, yeah, okay, I'm a Patriots fan. And then they come on TV and it's like, what was that experiment where the guy wore red boots and had ducks follow him around and they thought that his red boots were his mom? Imprinting?
Never heard about this.
Really?
Oh.
Anyway, it's like I see them and
I
I'm
believe
just like, there's my football mom and dad. You know, it's like not.
Well, you become a different person. You become a Patriots fan.
Yeah.
It's like at the Eras tour when you just like, I mean, we both talked about this. Like we started freaking out and had this like absurd reaction when Taylor Swift came out from under those sheets or whatever, those big fan
big
things, big sheets, and just were like, I don't
Those
know who
fitted
this, like,
sheets.
fitted sheets. They are kind of like
They
fitted
are kind
sheets.
of.
They're just like tie-dyed fitted sheets.
I bet we could recreate them with this fitted sheet.
Probably could, but like it came from deep in your soul.
Yeah.
It's like it just comes out of you.
Yeah, you're crying.
Yeah, and you're like,
As a
why?
grown
am I
woman,
crying? And you're
yeah.
like, it's a concert.
It's weird.
But
Anyways, so that was an amazing game. Really, really beautiful. There was a gossipy thing that happened, which was that a fan shoved Lamar Jackson and DeAndre Hopkins, a wide receiver, as they were walking past the end zone, like the fans were where the fans
Where
are.
the fans are? The stands?
The first row of the stands. There it is.
There you go.
And it shoved them in the head.
Yeah.
And then Lamar Jackson just put the fan in his seat.
Yeah.
Just like put him down.
Yeah. Said no.
And that fan has since been banned from Bill Stadium and I think every NFL stadium.
Indefinitely, yes.
But afterwards, Lamar Jackson said, I just forgot where I was for a little bit. You got to think in those situations. You got security out there. Let security handle it. I let my emotions get the best of me. Hopefully it won't happen again. I learned from that. And I'm like, you know what? If a fan shoves you and a teammate in the head,
Yeah.
I think you should be allowed to put him in his seat.
I agree. I don't think you should knock him out, but I do think that there should be, like, you got to protect yourself.
I mean, it's also, you know,
It's not cool.
You know what I'm going to bring back?
What?
I feel like my friends and I said this a lot in college. You just say, sit down.
Sit down. Just sit down.
If someone's being, you're just like, sit down. And
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson was just like, sit down.
Yeah.
And I think you should be allowed to make someone sit down if they shove you in the head.
Yes. No, I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
We
Whoa.
went
We went
to a game.
We went to the NFL season. What season is this? I don't know. It's a high number.
Couldn't tell you.
Jigabadee-gada season. opener in Philadelphia. We saw the Eagles play the Cowboys in Philly. Oh my God.
Pretty amazing experience.
We found out on Wednesday.
We went to the U.S. Open on Wednesday.
Yes. While we're there, we found out, hey, do you want to go to this game? And we're like, sure. I don't have Thursday plans.
I didn't either.
So
well, you did. You canceled them.
I did. Sorry.
But
Sierra, I'm sorry.
But she's an Eagles fan, so she got it.
She's an Eagles fan. She understood.
And before we get into the game, because there was some wild stuff that happened, I just want to say that Madeline and I both really love trains and bridges. And we sat on Amtrak from New York to Philly, and basically the only thing we talked about the entire way down was the train itself. Earnestly, and we would have moments where we would say to each other, I can't believe we just keep talking about transportation and trains on the train. And then 5 minutes would pass, we'd be sitting there and just whatever, talking about something else. And then one of us would, truly not even thinking, just start talking about transportation again. Not as a bit.
And we're like, what is wrong with us?
Also,
and then yesterday, oh my God, Charlotte and I were at an event yesterday. It happens everywhere we go.
It happened at the U.S. Open too, because we took the train from Brooklyn to Queens.
Yeah.
And we were really impressed with how it worked.
It was super efficient.
The 7
for the
has
record,
some new trains.
For the record, we take the subway all the time.
It
wasn't like our first time taking the subway.
No. Right.
Just want to be clear. But we acted as if we had never been on the subway before, ever.
Because it's, when you think about
it's unbelievable.
It is a magic thing. It's like getting on a conveyor belt underground, then you pop up somewhere else.
It's unbelievable. I saw this article in the Post or something, and it was about people leaving the U.S. Open complaining about Uber lines. I'm like, take the train. Take the magic of public transportation. It costs like $2 and something.
75 cents.
There you go. $2.75.
The train
should be cheaper. Should be free, but whatever.
Whatever. Shout out Zoran. The 7 train has a little new logo, where a little LED screen where it even tells you which car you're in. Of the train that you're on.
So that's not a 7 specific train thing.
Oh,
that's that they've been rolling that out across the
Really?
MTA. Yes, other train lines have that.
Does the G have that?
Yes,
The new ones, the fancy new ones with the green stripe on the door.
Sure,
Those have them.
Yes, a lot of new trains have that.
Look, we're on a line that doesn't get updated that often.
No, oh my God. Yeah, but no, Charlotte and I really realized, I think, on this trip, just how much we talk about transportation anytime we are going anywhere. Like, we went to an event last night, and we were in an Uber, and we were both fighting for our life. And we're just like, oh, shit.
Like, I wish I was on a
train. But then I was like, it's too hot on the train. And we're just like talking about other modes of transportation while we're transporting ourselves.
Yeah. And then this also counts as transportation.
What?
Because we went to this lovely event hosted by InStyle and Delta. Thank you very much for inviting us. It was in Hudson Yards, which is this new development in Manhattan, and it was on the 101st floor of a building. I get, even just thinking about it, I get a little. So the elevator you take up there is one of these like speedy elevators.
It's an express elevator, but you got to rewind a little bit right before that. We had a lovely listener, Blake. Shout out Blake.
Oh,
who said hello. So thank you for saying hi if you're listening.
Hi, Blake.
Thank you for saying hi. We all 3 of us got on the elevator to go to this event, and
we're trying to be normal. I'm trying really hard.
We're already a little bit nauseous from the Uber, and then we get in this elevator, and it had like LED screens that like look like outside.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
All around you in the elevator.
Didn't handle it very well.
Charlotte wasn't great, but I held her hand. I said, "Look at me."
You told me a story to distract me.
I did. I told her a story.
This was like really valiant because you also weren't feeling great.
I wasn't feeling great, but I said, I'm taking one for the team. I don't feel as bad as Charlotte does right now. And I said, just look at me. I'm going to tell you this dumb, pointless story that I'm sure she doesn't even remember. But by the time I was done telling the story, got to the top and we were there.
But
we were so high up.
It was an amazing event.
Great event.
Lovely. On the way back down, we get in the elevator, and there was a Real Housewife in the elevator. There were a lot of people in the elevator, including a Real Housewife.
Very exciting.
And so we were very excited, but then I forgot about the LED screens. The LED screens light up, and I go, oh no. Everyone in this elevator, including the Real Housewife, turn and look at me, and I go, I'm fine. And Madeline goes, she's fine. And then Madeline goes, hold my hand and close your eyes.
Yeah.
So I stood there in front of a Real Housewife, eyes closed, holding Madeline's hand.
Yes. No, it was awful. I don't know why those. Who wants the LED screens?
Just don't
do it. Just do a normal elevator. I promise you, we're good. You can even do a little tiny screen that's just right by the buttons.
I like
that's
those.
Fine. That's one of those is fine. I don't need a full pan. I don't need a roller coaster elevator experience. No. So Charlotte and I get. We get out of the elevator after this event.
Yeah.
We're both like, not well. I'm not feeling great. And I turn to Sean, I go, I need food. So then we ate some food in the mall.
Yeah, because it's like a mall.
It's like a mall. Hudson Yards is like a mall. I ate food, and then as we're leaving, I was like, wow, I feel so much better. And they go, man, I could really go for a bubble tea right now. Turn bubble tea.
It was like the universe presenting us. And so then we walk to the train, and then we talk about the train. On the train the whole way home.
Yes.
So I hope you liked that story. What?
We're keeping it in. Keeping it in.
Yeah, this might be a little long.
The Eagles Cowboys game.
First thing that happens is we're recording a little thing because as a Patriots fan, I couldn't wear Eagles gear. As a Bills fan, Madeline couldn't wear Eagles gear.
Lifelong fan.
And however, I do have a hat from the store Rennie's in Maine. If you know, you really know, because Rennie's is a national treasure, or a regional treasure, I guess, but it's a treasure. And it's green and black. So I think from afar it could have looked like an Eagles hat. And I started explaining this, but then a golf cart comes out of nowhere and almost hits me. And then we realize it's two famous people on the back of the golf cart.
Yeah.
It's Rob McElwain.
I think now it's Rob Mack.
Okay, it's Rob Mack, the guy who from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Glenn Howerton, the other guy from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
It truly was like the gift from the sports gossip gods bestowed upon us this beautiful present. Like, I was like, you couldn't make that up. You couldn't plan it. It was unbelievable. The timing couldn't have been better.
Yeah, really amazing. So we go into the game. We're wearing our ponchos because it was a little rainy. Amazing pregame show where they celebrated the Eagles Super Bowl.
Great pregame.
But then,
oh my God,
Jalen Carter, the Eagles' best defensive player, spit on Cowboys quarterback Dak Prescott.
Yes.
And this was all happening amidst Cowboys owner Jerry Jones trading away the best defensive player in the league, probably, Micah Parsons, to the Green Bay Packers.
Right.
So the Cowboys are already not having one of the guys they really should have because Jerry Jones would rather create a soap opera than have a winning football team. But we'll get to that in our NFL Doc episode dropping next week. And then we are sitting in the nosebleeds. We have no idea what's going on.
No, and also simultaneously a Eagles player gets injured.
Yes. Ben Van Summeren gets hurt, out for the season after he had a season-ending injury last year, first play of the game.
So terrible. Truly so terrible. I know. Yes. So he spit, but then we come to find out later that more Spitgate footage drops and shows Dak Prescott. I mean, he's spitting in the direction of the Eagles. And that happened before Jalen Carter spit. Mm-hmm. So who's to say Dak Prescott intentionally spit that direction? But his facial expressions in the video look like it was intentional.
They're talking trash for sure.
I mean,
and Jalen Carter really shouldn't have spit on Dak Prescott. Do you know how crazy it is that it's like we're talking about people's jobs and it's like, and then he spit on him at work.
You shouldn't spit. Don't spit at work.
You can't spit on people at work.
No, not good.
You just
not a
can't.
good look. Don't do it.
But the Eagles won despite that, not because he was ejected. Jalen Carter was ejected, and if they'd lost, you could argue that had a lot to do with it.
Well, and it was close.
It was.
The Eagles, it wasn't like a blowout. So,
all right. The other NFL thing we have to talk about before we talk about our favorite college football coach, it's a tease and sarcasm, is Aaron Rodgers. The Steelers and the Jets played, and we talked about this in our vibes-based episode. They switched quarterbacks. Justin Fields was a quarterback of the Steelers last year. Aaron Rodgers was a quarterback of the Jets.
Yep.
They played each other. We thought the Jets were going to win, and it was close.
Yes.
It was very close, 34-32, but the Steelers won.
The Steelers did win, and after the game, Aaron Rodgers couldn't help himself. And he said, quote, "I was happy to beat everybody associated with the Jets. There were probably people in the organization that didn't think I could play anymore. So it was nice to remind those people that I still can." Sir, okay. Please go.
Yeah, okay.
Go.
Here's what I'll
hit him with the facts.
Yes, he can still play. He is an amazing quarterback that has never been up for debate. And I understand being a little miffed because last year the new head coach of the Jets, Aaron Rodgers, says that he flew himself on his own dime across the country to talk to the Jets about whether he would be coming back, and that Aaron Glenn in the first 20 seconds of the meeting said, "We don't want you," So he then had to fly across the country again. So it's like, this could have been an email. This meeting could have been an email. But one thing that annoyed me about that, I get being like, talk a little trash after the fact. Aaron Rodgers kept making a big deal about how this was just week 1. This game didn't mean anything to him, wasn't a big deal, didn't care that it was the Jets, just happened to be his old team.
Right.
But then afterwards, he comes out and he's like, yeah, it feels really good to be anyone associated with the Jets. Own it from the beginning, man.
Own it.
And I know it's so that you don't give the Jets bulletin board material and you don't rile them up. But whenever Aaron Rodgers says he doesn't care about something, he probably does.
Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but when he was on the Jets, wasn't he instrumental in a lot of organizational changes? Am I wrong about that?
He sure was.
So it's like, okay, you caused a lot of the problems on your previous employer. And now you're saying, I'm happy to beat anyone associated with the Jets. It's like, you were part of the problem, babe. You were at the center of the problem. Sorry.
It's a great point.
Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
You're docking your former employer, but you were the one who was like getting people fired, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What are we doing?
Allegedly.
Just so we don't get sued, but yeah. By the Enigma himself.
But, oh, man.
I
wonder if he's litigious. I feel like he just goes
I
and
feel like he's not.
I don't
actually.
think he is. I think
Don't sue us.
No, like nobody ever sue us, please.
Please don't.
We have no money.
We have no money. I don't.
You won't get anything.
You can get my glasses.
Yeah, you can have my dining room table.
Yeah, whatever you want.
All right, let's get to this.
Oh
Let's talk about this. Bill Belichick. I would love a day where we don't talk about Bill Belichick, but we're going to because I get so pissed off. I'm like, what are you doing, man? Current head coach of UNC, his young girlfriend, Jordan Hudson, called us out of the blue. Again, go watch those episodes if you need context. At UNC, the first game in which Bill Belichick lost very badly to TCU, he did not allow NFL scouts to see the depth chart of his team. Basically made it as hard as possible for NFL scouts to figure out who on his team is playing which position. Mm-hmm. Scouts go to college games early in the season, all throughout the season, to evaluate talent for their teams in the upcoming draft. Even though it's a year out, that they're doing their homework. Bill Belichick announced not only was he going to make it hard, he is banning Patriots scouts from UNC, his former employer, the Patriots. He is banning scouts from evaluating his players. There are 32 teams in the NFL. It is very hard to play in the NFL. If an NFL scout wants to come see you, which is unlikely at UNC because they don't have a ton of talent, but what if they wanted to?
Right.
Bill is actively hurting his players' chances of being evaluated. Using this team as his own personal vendetta because he's pissed at the Crafts, the owners of the Patriots. Bill said, oh gosh, what did he say? Bill said, I'm not welcome in Foxborough, so they're not welcome here.
Yeah.
Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel, who played for Bill, he said, nothing surprises me. He said this on the Boston radio. I would imagine that Bill, he came back for, to the best of my knowledge, Tom's ceremony when Tom Brady had a statue built. So I guess he's welcome back based on the fact that he was there. I'll just go by that. Since his departure as the head coach here, he's been back. I'll leave it at that. So Vrabel's basically like, he's not banned from our facility.
Right.
And yet, Bill Belichick is using UNC. Once again, he set his family up very nicely by hiring his sons as coaches. He is now using it and using the players to settle his score for his own petty agenda against the Patriots, where he screwed up the team for the last 5 years without Tom Brady. He was the general manager and the coach.
Yep.
So to get up there and say, I'm going to use this platform and this program where I am the highest paid public employee of North Carolina, I'm going to use it to settle my personal scores. I don't know. Sounds familiar.
Sounds familiar.
Sounds like another highly paid person.
In getting paid by taxpayer dollars. Interesting. No, none of this is surprising to me. And it's interesting. I actually am. What I am surprised by is that he was willing to just admit that. Because we have been saying for almost exactly a year now that him going to UNC, the whole thing with Jordan, whatever, we could spend 5 hours talking about that as we always have. To me, it just reinforces what we've always said, and that he is very self-centered. He's not looking out for the organization and the players and the employees at the University of North Carolina's football program. He's only looking out for what serves him and what serves his best interest. Him going to UNC, to your point, it was just like to get back at the crafts, like in the NFL, because no one hired him. What are we doing here? And then now you're not allowing a scout from an NFL team to come watch your players? That impacts the players, Bill.
We've talked a lot about the power that Bill Belichick has in this situation, the role that he has played. However, there are people who brought him in. The board of trustees, the people at UNC who hired Bill, who used people in the government to convince Bill to coach at UNC, they bear a lot of the responsibility for bringing this in. You should have known what you were getting. The NFL didn't hire this guy because it's Bill's way or the highway, and he's a pain in the ass to deal with. That's why an NFL team didn't hire one of the greatest NFL coaches of all time.
Yeah.
UNC did. They rolled the dice. And now they're in this mess where the team sucks. Bill's using it for his own personal agenda. He's brought Jordan Hudson, his girlfriend, into it with this media circus. Everywhere he goes, he is being roasted. The players are being roasted.
Yeah.
Where it was like Jordan and Bill tried to trademark gold digger.
Yeah.
So the Charlotte, when they played UNC Charlotte, had a cam up, like a kiss cam. It's a gold digger cam. Like, he's just everywhere he goes. This didn't even occur to me. These other schools are just going to be merciless about the UNC. You said something great. You said it's going to be the roast of Bill Belichick.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be the roast of Bill Belichick. I mean, truly, we don't need the Comedy Central special. We're getting the 2025 season special.
Yeah, so it's like,
who needs a television program when you got a program every week?
We don't need Netflix because we have the ACC.
Yeah.
And so I just want to say that the trustees and everybody in power at UNC also bears a lot of responsibility.
No, that's such a good point. I mean, listen, we put a lot of blame on Bill, obviously, but it's not like he was hired by himself. Right? He didn't hire himself for the job.
I'm sure he would have.
You know.
Oof. Always feels good to get our own roast of Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Like I said, we don't need the special.
No, we don't.
No.
There's some WNBA stuff going on, folks. Caitlin Clark, if you don't know who she is, well, you've been living under a rock. She's a star for the Indiana Fever. She's out for the rest of the season.
Oh, I know. She's out with a groin injury. It just won't go away.
No.
It's such a bummer.
I know.
It's such a bummer.
She's hasn't played a ton this season.
No.
The Fever haven't been great. I think they're still in the hunt for a playoff spot. But I think it's smart for the Fever to shut it down rather than try to have her play hurt. I don't think she ever missed a game in college or her first year of the W. So hopefully she can come back stronger than ever next year.
And maybe we'll get a documentary out of it and then we can talk about it.
Ooh!
Like the comeback.
Wait,
I would love that.
If you're not already filming,
film it.
Just for us. Get some cameras
Please.
there.
In other WNBA news, Chicago Sky star Angel Reese was suspended for part of their game against the Las Vegas Aces over the weekend after her criticisms about the team and the organization were published in the Chicago Tribune.
Yeah, she said, I'm not settling for the same shit we did this year. We have to get good players. We have to get great players. That's a non-negotiable for me. She also said, we can't rely on Courtney Vandersloot, who's a 36-year-old player on the Sky, to come back at the age that she's at. I know she'll be a great asset for us, but we can't rely on that. We need someone probably a little younger with some experience, somebody who's been playing the game and is willing to compete for a championship and has done it before. Tough to say that about a teammate.
It's not great. It's not great. I don't think you should publicly say anything about another coworker that could be in a paper of record.
Yeah. In
the city that you play in. It's not great. I would say it's the best idea. However, I didn't know you could be suspended for that. I didn't know that. I didn't know
the Sky suspended her, not the W.
Yes, no, I know. I know.
For people listening, just because the W also did suspend Angel Reese because she got her 8th technical foul.
Yes, thank you for clarifying that. Yeah. But it is surprising that is something you could be suspended for. I guess it's like if you're at a job and I guess it's like a performance improvement plan light or something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. I will say I do see where she's coming from in the sense of like wanting to be, she's very competitive. If you want that and she says her words were misconstrued or like there wasn't context, but I don't know what context you say that in.
Yeah.
Anyway, Courtney Vandersloot, also as a 36-year-old, I will say, I'm not a professional athlete. My body does feel creaky.
Yeah.
So
a little creaky.
But Courtney said, contrary to what people may say or think, my age is absolutely not a factor. I am coming back. I'm going to come back better than ever because that's what I've done. I've put myself in the position to come back and compete at this age, which very to the point.
Yeah.
Good response.
Yeah, I think that was a really good response.
Yeah, but like you can't talk trash about your teammates.
You can't.
And have it be potentially public.
No, sorry. You can't do that.
Sorry.
It's not going to work out for you.
Not going to be a good thing to do. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Yes.
Wow.
We covered a lot of ground.
We really did.
Oh, my God.
And we told some stories.
And we got some stories in there about elevators and transportation.
You know, I just love a train.
We
love a train. There's some good bridges, too, on the way to
Amtrak, if you're listening. Brand trip.
No, here's the thing.
Like I said last week, brand trip to the Georgia-Alabama game. No brands have reached out. Rude of them. Amtrak, if you're listening, brand trip.
Here's
what I don't know what.
I don't know.
A Ravens game somewhere close?
Sure, yeah. Oh, Baltimore.
Oh, yeah.
Boston.
Oh,
Patriots.
Amtrak.
We could get off in Providence because it's close to Foxborough.
Wait, now you're just talking about transportation.
But it's true. So, I don't know of any sports podcast that is sponsored by Amtrak.
No.
I think this could be a good market for you because this isn't even something like we unapologetically and authentically love this product.
Yes.
So I think it would be.
Let's work something out.
Yeah. Have your people call
our
our
people.
Us. Call us.
As always, please rate and review, like, and subscribe. It makes a huge difference. Follow us on Instagram at Sports Gossip and TikTok at Sports Gossip Show. Maybe we'll get a Red Zone Part 2 video with a witching hour update next week.
We'll see. Exciting.
We'll see. Am I missing anything? I don't think so. No. I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think we really nailed it.
We nailed it.
Congrats to us. What is happening?
Congrats to us.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.